It's time for the Matt Lecroy Show on Fox Sports 1460, brought to you by the Holiday Inn Middletown. Now with today's show, here's Terry Byrom.
And last night, the team won their third in a row over Richmond, another tight, close ball game. You guys have kind of had Richmond's number this year, but all of the games against Richmond this year have all been tough, tight, nail-biter type games.
Yeah, they got a bunch of they got a little different team than they had at the beginning. Some good young athletes that come to play every night, and we've had some good ball games this year. We've seen to get the bigger hit in those games, but it's a great organization that you're competing against. They know how to win, and it's a challenge every night. But I'm really proud of the guys, how they've been going about playing the right way and doing a lot of things to help our team win, and on the pitching side and offensive side. So a lot of good things, and our defense has been real solid. So hopefully we'll continue that today.
Tyler Mapes started for you last night. We talked yesterday on the show that you weren't going to let him go quite as long as he had because of the complete game last time out. So he threw about 85 pitches, went 6 innings. I'm not sure he had his best stuff yesterday, but he limited them to 3 runs.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, it's the first time our team's had to play in that type of heat environment. It was pretty muggy out there, and plus, he's been going deep in the ball games and want to give him a blow. And he ran out of gas a little bit, and I'm glad he was able to finish that 6 as strong as he did. And he gives us a chance every night to go out, and then Drew Ward come up with that big home run with 2 outs and take the lead. But Mapes continues to do well. I think he learned a little bit last night about communication and stuff like that to make him better. Hopefully that'll never happen again. But just real happy with Mapes the year he's having.
And then last night, it's funny because in the first inning, when Spencer Keyboom came up, I was talking about on the radio that this is the time of year that catchers, it's tough. They've been squatting for 100 games, and it's hot, and he has one of his best games he's had in a while offensively. He hit 2 balls really hard, the double and then the home run.
Yeah, he got some big hits for us yesterday. He has to take advantage of the days that he doesn't play, make sure he's rested, because it is a grind. And I think the most games he's ever caught is maybe 70 to 75 games. He's already close to that 70 mark. So try to push him to get him to 90 to 95 games this year if it works out. That's just part of the development, learning how to play when you're tired. Sometimes your mind tends to go elsewhere, but he's doing whatever he can to stay ready and stay sharp.
Justin DeFreitas pitched last night, 2 innings, his first outing with you guys since the Nationals signed him the other day. His first 2-inning outing since early June, and he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he sunk it and threw some pretty good sliders there. I was only going to use him for 1 inning, but I asked him how he felt. He felt great, so I pushed him for another one because I knew he wouldn't pitch today. I like what I saw. He's got big league experience, so hopefully he'll help us in the back end of some of these games.
And then Andrew Robinson closed, and it was an interesting outing. Strikeout, walk, strikeout. Yeah,
I mean, I questioned some of the pitch selection there at times, bringing the time run up, but he's got a good mix, but you trust him because he throws the ball over the plate. He just had a little trouble last night, but it's part of that 9th inning, man. It's always tough to get those final 3 outs, and with the team we're playing, they fight to the end, and they put pressure on him last night, but he was able to get it done.
We've talked a lot about the bullpen, and you've brought up a lot about the players now having a chance to really define themselves for next year. And just this week alone, Robert Benincasa and Andrew Robinson with 2 saves each.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you lose a guy like Glover and Harper early on. Guys got to step up and probably pitching some a lot more stressful innings than they had in the past. And this gives an opportunity for all these guys to show what they can do. Suero's been in the back end, Benny. I mean, all these guys have, and hopefully they'll continue to do well and put themselves in a good spot for next year.